one father to another father. You know, everything that you have your hands in, everything that you have your hands in, man, is producing.
Yes.
That is a characteristic, man, and one of the communicable attributes that God has given man. Being creative, because he was a creator, okay, and also a producer. Everything happens in seed form. So even this gathering right now, you know, I'm watching this, and the beautiful thing is, see, I'm not caught up in the hype. See, I've been there before. I've owned 2 clothing stores. I've owned an independent record label. I mean, I've you know, worked for ESPN. I helped launch ESPN2 in the ad sales department. Came in through the mail room with a GED. Okay?
What a testimony.
So when I just witnessing, man, and hearing the stories here about the decision that was made, you know, to get, to not leave anything on the table. You know, I'm encouraged. I was almost touched to tears when I heard the little lady here, your daughter, that's your daughter? Right, when you guys walked back to the table and she said, good job. You know, because that's what it's about. It's about the exposure that we need to give our kids. I was touched when I met Brother Cook. I brought a group of kids to the Barclays Center. And he had brought his son out, and he purchased probably about like 15 or 20 tickets or something like that, you know. And again, you know, just supportive. And, you know, he had a son with him. I mean, I had mine with me. I had a 5-year-old and a 30-year-old as well. And what happens is I watched him with his son, and just watching their interaction and the authenticity there. You know, there was no pretension or anything. I mean, what you've seen, you know what I mean, was what was displayed here tonight. So I really want to thank you, my brother. I really do, man. You are an inspiration to me. You know, and you know, I pray that God continues, man, to bless you. And everything, like I said, just from the people that are here, I did say that I'm not one that's caught up in hype, so I'm not into large crowds.
Amen.
You know, I'd rather be with 4 or 5 powerful people
That's it.
than to be with 100 people that are just there, just as window dressing. Okay? So I also, right now, currently, outside of working my mentoring organization, I work as a supervisor at a community center. I don't want to say the name Van Dyke, but I'm over there at this place. Okay, hello. And you know what? Everything that I've done in my life has always been an indictment towards the status quo. And it's not that I set out to do this. But after a while, I turn around and I look at what God has given me, and I'm like, wow, this is so different than what's out here. When you see your community suffering the way that it's suffering, you know, to come out and just do the same old, you know, to be a carbon copy of nothing. And it just tears me apart because I see most of my people in my community are being disserviced. Yes, and what happens